Hello, lovely people. I'm bringing this video to this channel today. I actually use this for one of my online training paid classes, but I saw that a lot of persons are beginning to make requests for it because this web design is trending now. And so a lot of people are making requests. Please, ma, I'm interested in just this video. How much will it cost me and all of that? So I thought of it and I was like, well, if you already have the basis, making the web should not be anything I'm going to charge you for. So I am bringing it to you free of charge. So please, if you like the video that is at the end of the class, don't forget to hit on the like button. When you hit on the like button, it helps other people to discover the channel and discover the video as well. So that's one help you can give to me. Just help me hit on the like. And then if you are new to my platform, please don't forget to also subscribe before you leave the channel today. And if you can, I will really appreciate it if you can recommend the channel to other persons. All right. Okay, so we are going to go ahead with the things that we will need. All right, the first thing that we'll need is the Gele base. If you don't have an idea of how to make the Gele base, you can check through my channel and you will see how to make Gele base there. All right, and then the next thing we are going to be needing is the Ashoke itself that we will be using. So I joined about 6 lines of Ashoke with the measurement 56. So the length is 56 and then the pieces of ashoke joined together is 6. Yeah, so that's what I'm just trying to show you the length to be sure. But if you have above 56, it's not bad. If you have 50, it's still very okay. So if you have 50, it's okay. If you have 56, it's okay. If you have 60, it's okay. If you are using 60, it might waste your material. So just do between 50 and the 56 I use this. Okay, it's okay. Sometimes, okay, don't worry, let me not just say that. We'll go ahead with other, when we are doing other classes, I'll show you how you can really manage the fabric. So let's leave that for now. All right, so what do we need to do? We need to fold this ashoke evenly. That means equally. So what I did was to use my legs as a guide and then ensure that as I fold, I am folding in a kind of with a kind of accuracy. That is, let me say I'm folding like 2 inches now, though we are not measuring now, but at least with your just using your mind, using your head, you will know that okay, what I'm folding is between 2 or 1.5 inch. So that consistency, that is, be consistent with what you are folding. Don't fold one big and fold the other one small. It will not work. So you have to ensure that you are using almost the same width in folding. So as you fold, you have to guide it. One thing I know is if you are wearing tights, that is, you wear tight pants, it might be difficult for you to walk with your legs like this. So your body has to help you to make it a little bit sticky so that it will not be like too free moving up and down and all of that. So yeah, so we fold continuously, ensure that your lines are connecting. The part I am folding in this ashoke now is the middle. Just say the ashoke divide into 3 places. So I'm working on the middle. When I am done folding this and ensuring the equality in my folding, the consistency and all of it, I am now going to use my needle and thread. It can be of any color because I'm going to cut it out. I'm going to use that needle and thread to sew it. I'm going to do a loose stitches. That loose stitches is going to help me to it's going to help me keep the pleat in place. That's the essence of that loose stitches. It's going to help me keep my pleat in place. So when I'm done doing the loose stitches, I'll go to the left, I'll arrange the pleat. I'll go to the right, I will arrange the pleat. You know, the pleat has to be connected. If it's not connected, you cannot lift the gele. And lifting the gele is part of uh, the process that will make you achieve a very wonderful web design. So if you do not lift your gele, you cannot achieve a good web design. So you have to lift your gele. So for you to lift it without any form of challenge, is that you must ensure that your lines are connecting and connecting perfectly well. So one of the ways I use in ensuring that my lines are connecting is what I have just shown to you now. So let's go to the table. I'm going to be using fishing line. That's the 0.25 inches fishing line. If you have the invisible thread, you can use it as well. Or if you have the color of the ashoke for a thread, you can use the thread, a matching color. So let us lift this ashoke now. Let's lift it. So for me to start the lifting, I will use my big needle size. You know, the big needle size is, you don't need to use a pin will come out, it will fall off. But if you are using the big needle size, it will do this work perfectly. So you use it to hold it to the head of the dummy. And of course, for the head of the dummy to become a pinnable head, you need to attach a material under. So me, I'm using a suede fabric. So I pin both the left and the right hand side. So it will help me to gain a kind of stability. It will make it stable for me to work on. So if you want to do that, you have to ensure that you pin it, because nobody can help you hold it, or the person will be tired. So you have to ensure that you pin it to the left, pin it to the right, and gain that stable sitting of the gele. Then you begin to drag it upwards the way you see me doing now. But it's not something you just drag once, pa. No, when you are pulling it upwards, you pull it systematically. You don't just, like, oh, they say drag it up, just pull it, pwa, the whole plate will just scatter. So you systematically lift as you rearrange the pleat. So when you raise it up, you rearrange the pleat, you are supporting it with both ends are working. So this is pushing it this way, this is arranging the lines in order so that the lines will not break. And then the excess part of the material this way is what we are using to lift it. So that is why you don't need to just cut 20 and or 30, and you say, oh, 30 can go around the head. You will not be able to lift it. So it's so that we can lift it. That's why we are using up to 56, 50, or 60, as the case may be. It's just for the purpose of lifting. Because when you are lifting it, the bottom part is going to be small, while the top part will require more material for that. So you lift from both the left and the right hand side. That's what will give you the height that you are looking for. When you lift it from the left, you get a certain height. Then you pin it down or you sew it down. You come back to the right hand side and lift it. You get a better height than what you have before. So the pleat will be flowing out. You can see the space between the pleats. So that is that space that we are looking for, and that is why we are lifting it. That's why we are lifting it. So now that we are done with the lifting of both sides, we just try to arrange the pleats in order. Every part that looks like is breaking from this direction. And after that, we pull it from the dummy's head and then rest it on a flat surface. So I'm using my table. For me to start, I'm going to take a measurement from the ends, from the back, the left and right ends. So maybe it can be the distance of 3 or 4 inches. You can do 5 inches, depending on where you want your web to start. Now, why I take measurement is this: you do not just do a blind walk to say, oh, I have assumed. No, you have your measurement tape. Why are you assuming? Just take the measurement, mark the point on both the left and the right hand side, so that you ensure that your web is starting from the same point. You should not go and start your web here and at the other side you are starting. It's not going to look professional, and you don't want that to happen. Any work you are doing should be able to get a good finishing. It is the good finishing that you get in your work that is going to bring you clients from all over the world. So you have to like ensure that you are doing a good work. Don't be in a hurry. Sometimes the reason we don't get a good work is because we are so much in a hurry. All right, so let's talk about the web. So you can see that I am tying it in pairs. You just tie two, 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 tie it in pairs, two, two. But before you do that, you have to take a count to ensure that you are not going to miss any part of it out. And then you leave like 3 or 4 pieces of it. Huh? So after the two, two, we come to the next line, and then we leave the first pleat and we take the second pleat. So assuming we number the pleats now, it means we leave the number one pleat, huh? And then we take the number two and tie number two to we tie number two to number three. Yes, so you just jump the number one. So this is how you keep tying pairs again. After jumping the number one, just keep tying the pairs again. You will find out that by the time you get to the finishing line, that the last one, the last pleat is not going to have a pair. That's because you left the first pleat without tying it, and that is how it is supposed to be. This is how the web will come out. So we are going to repeat the first process, tying from number one and number two. So we pair number one and two this time. Then we go ahead, pair three and four. After that, we pair five and six. We pair five and six. Then after pairing five and six, we come with pair seven and eight. So this time we are not jumping anyone. We are not jumping. Pair seven and eight, nine and 10, 11 and 12, 13 and 14. Right? So this is it. You can see. You see it now. All right. So we'll go to the other side and repeat the same process. Take the same measurement you took for the first one, and then we go ahead and pair it again. We take our count, ensure that we are on the right line, and then we go ahead and then start pairing, tie it two, 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 until we get to the end. And then from the second line, we jump, and then we tie again. So you can now see that you have a shape that look like diamond, a diamond shape, like two triangles facing each other. That is, base is resting on each other. That is the diamond shape. And this is how we just continue. I do not concentrate my web on one side. That is, I don't just start from one side and go and finish it. If I work a little bit on the left side, I will turn it and go to the right side and work a little bit. When I finish from the right side, I turn it, I go to the left side again and work a little bit. So bit by bit like that, it will ensure that I have a stable web, so that no part of the web will be on when that's no part of the web will what's the right word, is it squeezing or whatever, so that the web will, you see the opening, and it will be balanced. You don't have to like have one part bending to the left and one part bending. It will not look professional at all. So if you see my work now, I turn it to the left, turn it to the right, turn it to the left, turn it to the right, until I get to the middle. So when I got to the middle, you see that the middle is well seated now, and no part of the web is really, really like bending or losing its shape. All right, so that's just all. We take it back to the base and then sit it on the base, and before you know it, we are done with what we are doing. The next thing you will do is just to fix it on the base. I'm not showing that here because I feel that anybody asking for just this class should already have the basis of how to do that. All right, but if you don't know how to do that, I think I have some few videos on my channel that will show you how to fix it on the base. So for now, it's going to be bye from my end. If you like this video, please do not forget to subscribe, and also don't forget to hit on the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I upload a new video. All right, so from my end, it will be bye. Please don't forget to also recommend this channel to other persons, and also do not forget to hit on the like button. It's very important because it will help other persons to discover this channel. So I'll see you in my next video. Do take care. Bye.